sometimes God wants to level you up. He wants to bring you somewhere new. He has answered your prayers, girl. You know, those prayers that you were praying to God for months, years. Shoot, it could be a few days. He wants to answer that. But the one problem that I have dealt with has been letting go of the old and looking back. Yeah. And I could say for myself that when you are attached to the old, when you're attached to your old way of life, the familiar, this can delay the plans that God has for you, the new plans, the new things He wants to give you, the blessings He wants to give you. So I was inspired to create this video because a few weeks ago, I broke my phone. Yeah, I broke my phone. I had a phone that I had for about, an iPhone for about 6 years. And me and this phone, we had history. I had paid this phone off, first of all. And for some reason, it really hurt me that I was going to let go of this phone. And I decided to get a new phone. And this phone has been an upgrade, y'all. Like, now I don't got one camera anymore. I got multiple cameras. Now I got 256 gigabytes now. And it may not be the newest phone, but this phone is better than my previous phone. And I don't have to delete photos anymore, videos anymore. Like, it's the less work, the better, right? Because I was able to let go of the old phone, now I'm able to do new things with this phone. And, you know, it made me realize, like, yo, do I do this with everything? And I realized that, yeah, it's hard for me to let go of things that I've had history with. It's hard for me to move out of a place that I was like raised, a city that I was raised in, and then go off to a new city. Like, you know, I've dealt with a lot of change these past 5 years, and I'm not going to lie, it has not been easy for me. And I feel like it has also been a blessing, though. You know, even though it was uncomfortable, even though I hated it at first, but it's new, it's different. You know, in their eyes, they see that it functions, it works. But God's like, no, honey, I can't do what I want to do with you in this season with that phone. I can't bless you in this city. I can't bless you in that state. I can't bless you in that home. I have other plans for you, daughter. In the book of Exodus, Moses and the Israelites were just about to cross the Red Sea. Fortunately, there was an army and the Pharaoh were ready to attack and kill Moses and the Israelites. And the Israelites go to Moses and they're like, we should have stayed in Egypt. You guys, they looked back and they saw all the issues. They saw the problems. They were like, we should have just stayed in Egypt. We should have just stayed there. And mind you, the Israelites were praying to God. If you go back into the book of Exodus, Moses is told by God that he's ready to answer the Israelites' prayers, right? But, you know, fast forward, they see the Pharaoh and the Israelites about to kill them. And they just regretted it. They regretted that they left Egypt. And they didn't realize that they have a powerful God. And in a split second, Moses reminds them that we are okay. God is going to fight our battle. And then Moses splits the Red Sea and they cross. And the Egyptians and the Pharaoh, they die. Right? And this reminded me of how many times we can look back and we could want to go back to our old way of life. But if we could just look forward, we can look to God and remember that He has something new for us. Though maybe we're not feeling the greatest, maybe we're going through it. Maybe we're going through all these challenges, these emotions, these feelings, and we want to just go back to the familiar. I want to let you guys know that you're going to make it. You're going to make it to your promised land. You're going to make it out of the wilderness. Because what was once hard, a challenge, unfamiliar for you, give it some time and you will see all the missing puzzle pieces to God's plan come together. And you'll finally get an idea of what exactly God was doing behind the scenes. And I know that this is hard. you guys. I know that this is hard. This is easier said than done. But I am also someone who is trying to understand what exactly God is doing. But I want to say that it has been a blessing. These past 5 years, a lot has changed in my life. And in the beginning, it was really hard to adjust. And I was complaining. I was disobedient. And once I was obedient to God's plans, obedient to God's words, life has been easier. And I'm finally able to see what exactly God was doing through my obedience and through my faith. And there are days where I'm just not having it. And I really have to go to God. I really have to. Because I'm just human. You know, I am only human. And I just really wanted to encourage that girl who is in that season of transition, or is in a transition of letting go, or maybe they're having a hard time of letting go. And I want to let you know that there are blessings, because God wasn't able to bless them when they were in Egypt. He had a blessing for them in the promised land. You know, when I was in a different city that I was not supposed to be in, and once I was obedient and I listened to God and moved in with my mom, I've seen so many blessings and relationships form with my family. Like, though I lost some things, but I gained so much. I really hope that this video was helpful and that it really encouraged you to keep moving forward in your walk with God, or whatever season that you're in, and that encourages you to not look back, but continue looking forward, looking at Jesus, and just walk in faith that He will get you the promised land. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.